Think all pennies are worth just 1 cent? Think again. Some wheat pennies are so rare, collectors are paying thousands, even tens of thousands, for a single coin. In this video, we're revealing the top 5 ultra-rare and most valuable wheat pennies that could be hiding in your pocket right now. So don't blink, because one of these might just make you a fortune. Number 1. Have you ever found an old penny in your change and felt like it might be worth way more than just 1 cent? What if I told you that one specific coin from 1953, yes, the 1953 wheat penny with no mint mark, could be hiding a shocking amount of value in your collection right now? This is not just another ordinary cent, it's a piece of history that collectors across the world are chasing with enthusiasm. Welcome to HD Coin's world. In today's video, we're diving into the story of a classic and incredibly desirable coin, the 1953 wheat penny minted in Philadelphia, which means it carries no mint mark. These coins might seem like they're everywhere, but trust me, finding one in superb condition can be like discovering buried treasure in your own pocket. Let's step back in time to 1953, a year when the United States was thriving in the post-World War II boom. Pennies were struck in large numbers, but only the sharpest, cleanest, and most untouched examples have stood the test of time and climbed the ranks to become top-dollar collectibles. The 1953 wheat penny features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and those famous wheat stalks on the back, symbolizing growth and prosperity during one of America's most optimistic decades. But don't be fooled by how common it might look at first glance. The real secret lies in the details. Because value in the coin world comes from sharp strikes, eye-popping luster, and flawless surfaces. The 1953 no mint mark wheat penny is no exception. While millions were minted in Philadelphia, only a small number have survived without scratches, marks, or fading, and those are the ones turning heads at auctions today. Collectors know that condition is everything. If your 1953 penny has crisp lettering, a full rim, and a bold strike on Lincoln's coat and hair, you could be holding something special. The reverse design should show fine lines in the wheat stalks, and the color should still shine with its original copper brilliance. These features drive the coin's value higher and higher among collectors. So how do you know if your penny is valuable? That's where coin grading and research come in. Websites like PCGS, NGC, and coin trackers are your best friends when it comes to understanding what your coin is truly worth. You'll see real market values, side-by-side comparisons, and expert guidance that can help you make the right decisions for your collection or resale. Want even more precision? Take clear, close-up pictures of your coin under a bright light. Show the front and back, and make sure there's no shadow or blur. You can post these images to online forums, send them for professional appraisal, or even submit the coin for grading if it looks promising. A little effort could uncover a hidden gem that's been sitting in your drawer for years. Collectors are constantly searching for high-grade 1953 wheat pennies because they're getting harder and harder to find in pristine shape. The demand for this coin in mint state is rising fast, and many coin dealers and hobbyists are willing to pay serious money to complete their sets with a perfect Philadelphia strike. It's not just a coin, it's a trophy piece for wheat penny lovers. And if you're wondering just how valuable it can be, let me share this. Top condition 1953 no mint mark wheat pennies have sold for $14,000 to as much as $62,000 at major auctions. That's the kind of number that makes people check every penny they come across. So if you've got a 1953 wheat penny in your collection, now's the time to take a closer look. Examine every detail, learn everything you can about its condition, and compare it to professional examples online. You might just discover that you're holding onto a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, and you love learning about rare and valuable coins, hit that like button to support the channel. Got a question about your coin? Or maybe you've found a 1953 wheat penny yourself? Tell us in the comments. We read every message and love helping our amazing coin family. Don't forget to subscribe to HD Coin's World and tap the bell icon so you never miss a single rare coin story or collector's tip. Thanks a lot for watching, and remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth thousands. Number 2. Have you ever glanced at a penny in your hand and thought, it's just a cent, right? But what if that tiny coin is actually worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars? What if, hidden in your change jar or your grandfather's drawer, there's a small copper coin from 1939 that could change everything? That's exactly what we're exploring today, the remarkable and highly sought-after 1939 Wheat Pennie with no mint mark. Welcome to HD Coins World. In this video, we're taking a journey into the rich world of coin collecting, where the most unassuming pennies can unlock massive value and incredible stories. And at the center of our story is a coin that's been overlooked far too often, the 1939 Lincoln Wheat Cent minted in Philadelphia, which means it carries no mint mark. You might think this coin is common, but the truth is, finding one in high condition is becoming more and more difficult with each passing year. Imagine the United States in 1939, the world on the brink of a major war, and Americans pushing through the final years of the Great Depression. Money was tight, and yet millions of these beautiful wheat pennies were struck as a symbol of hope, strength, and stability. The classic design by Victor D. Brenner showcases Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse proudly displays two wheat ears, representing America's agricultural roots and growth during challenging times. But here's what makes the 1939 no mint mark wheat penny truly captivating. It's not just about age, it's about condition, rarity, and collector demand. Coins that were well circulated back then show plenty of wear today, making them less desirable. But the few that were saved in pristine condition, bright, clean, and sharply struck, are incredibly rare and command enormous value in the coin market today. So how do you know if your 1939 wheat penny is one of the valuable ones? The key lies in the details. First, check for that beautiful sharpness in Lincoln's hair, coat, and jawline. Turn the coin over and look closely at the wheat stalks. Can you see the fine lines and edges with full clarity? Does the coin have a strong original copper shine or a natural red-brown patina without heavy scratches or dings? If so, your penny might just be one of the most desirable ones out there. Collectors around the world are always on the hunt for early Lincoln cents in mint state condition. That means uncirculated examples graded by professionals as MS63, MS65, or even higher. These coins aren't just rare, they are competitive trophies in the world of numismatics, often featured in the finest collections and auction catalogs. The demand for these pristine 1939 cents has grown steadily as collectors race to complete their wheat penny sets before prices rise even further. And if you're not sure how to check the condition or value of your coin, don't worry, there are amazing online tools available for you right now. Websites like PCGS, NGC, and CoinTrackers offer real-time price guides, population reports, and side-by-side images of professionally graded coins. You can compare your penny to the best of the best and even find out how your coin might perform if sent in for official grading. Want to get your coin evaluated online? Start by taking bright, clear, close-up pictures of both sides of your 1939 penny. Make sure to avoid shadows and use natural lighting if possible. Upload those images to coin forums or send them to reputable coin grading companies for feedback or certification. A well-lit photo can reveal all the characteristics that make your coin stand out. The beauty of collecting wheat pennies is that the thrill of discovery never fades. And the 1939 no mint mark cent, while often overlooked, has proven itself to be a top performer in the world of rare coins. Collectors know its value, dealers seek it constantly, and high-grade examples continue to break price records with every passing year. In fact, some of the finest known 1939 no mint mark wheat pennies have been sold at auction for prices as high as $25,000 to over $260,000. Yes, from a single penny that someone once held as pocket change. So if you've got a 1939 wheat penny sitting in a jar or inherited in an old collection, it's time to take a closer look. That little coin might just be your golden ticket to a rare and valuable discovery. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big like to support HD Coins World and help us grow this amazing coin community. Have questions about your 1939 penny or any rare coin? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We love connecting with viewers and helping you uncover the truth behind your treasures. And don't forget to subscribe to HD Coins World and hit that bell so you never miss a moment of rare coin knowledge, exciting finds, and real-world values that could be hiding right in your pocket. Thanks a lot for watching, and remember, some of the smallest coins hold the biggest secrets. Number 3. Have you ever taken a moment to look closely at an old penny and thought, what if this tiny coin is actually hiding a huge secret? What if it's worth far more than just 1 cent? Today, we're shining the spotlight on one of the most exciting and collectible coins in American history, the 1940 Wheat Penny with the D mint mark from Denver. This little copper beauty may be sitting quietly in a coin jar or tucked away in a forgotten drawer, but under the right conditions, it can be worth an astonishing amount. Welcome to HD Coins World. Today's journey takes us deep into the world of rare pennies and powerful numismatic value. We're unlocking the fascinating story of the 1940 D Wheat Penny, a coin that's not just a historical artifact but a serious treasure in the eyes of collectors. If you're a coin lover or simply curious about what's hiding in your spare change, you're in the right place because what you're about to discover could spark your next big find. Let's take a quick look back at history. The year was 1940, and the United States was emerging from the Great Depression and preparing for the uncertainty of global conflict. At the Denver Mint, millions of 1-cent coins were produced, each bearing that small but mighty D mint mark beneath the date on the obverse. These coins weren't just made to spend, they were made to last, and today, they stand as reminders of resilience, growth, and a defining era in American life. The design of the 1940 D Wheat Penny continues to impress collectors even today. The obverse features a dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, created by Victor D. Brenner, while the reverse displays 2 elegant wheat ears curving around the words 1 cent and United States of America. This classic design was intended to symbolize agricultural abundance and national strength, and it has become one of the most beloved in American coinage history. But what makes the 1940 D penny so special? It's all about rarity in the right condition. While millions were struck in Denver, the vast majority of them were circulated heavily and show signs of wear. But those rare examples that were carefully preserved, never spent, and graded in the highest mint state conditions are the ones collectors are racing to acquire. These are the coins that rise in value every year, becoming the crown jewels of serious wheat penny collections. So how do you know if your 1940 D penny is one of those rare gems? Start by examining the coin closely. Look at the clarity in Lincoln's cheek, the fine lines in his hair, and the definition of his jacket. Turn the coin over and check the sharpness of the wheat stalks. If you can see full detail and original luster with no scratches or discoloration, you're already ahead of the game. Condition plays a massive role in a coin's value, and only the sharpest, cleanest examples rise to the top of the market. If you want to get a proper value estimate for your coin, there are amazing resources waiting for you online. Check out trusted platforms like PCGS, NGC, and Coin Trackers to find expert pricing, population reports, and images of high-grade 1940 D pennies. These tools can help you compare your coin to graded examples and give you an idea of whether it's worth submitting for professional evaluation. Want to show your coin to the world or get an online appraisal? Take high-resolution photos of the front and back of your coin under natural lighting. Avoid shadows or glare, and capture every detail of the design, edge, and mint mark. Posting these images on collector forums or submitting them to grading services can unlock expert opinions and maybe even reveal a hidden treasure you didn't know you had. There's a growing buzz in the numismatic world about pre-1940s wheat pennies in top condition, and the 1940 D is leading the pack in both popularity and investment potential. Serious collectors are actively seeking out MS-65 and higher graded examples to complete their full Lincoln cent sets, and that demand is creating fierce competition and skyrocketing prices. And just how valuable can these coins get? In recent years, beautifully preserved 1940 D Wheat pennies have been auctioned for incredible amounts, from $24,950 to as high as $98,000. That's a life-changing amount for a coin most people wouldn't even give a second glance to. So before you toss that old penny aside, give it a second look. It could be your ticket into the thrilling world of coin collecting and rare finds. The 1940 D Wheat Penny is more than just a collectible. It's a piece of American history, a work of numismatic art, and possibly a high-value treasure waiting to be discovered. If you've learned something new or you're excited to check your change after this video, give it a big like to help more collectors find our channel. Found a 1940 Wheat Pennie or have questions about your own collection? Drop a comment below. We love hearing your stories and helping fellow coin hunters get the answers they need. And make sure to subscribe to HD Coins World and tap the bell so you never miss a chance to learn, discover, and explore more hidden treasures just like this. Thanks a lot for watching, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins can lead to the biggest surprises. Number 4. Have you ever held a penny in your hand and felt a strange sense of curiosity? What if this tiny, 1 copper coin is actually worth far more than it seems? What if it's not just an old piece of change, but a hidden gem that collectors would pay thousands for? Well, if you've ever come across a 1937 Wheat Pennie with no mint mark, you might be closer to that discovery than you think. Today, we're uncovering the incredible story of the 1937 1-cent Wheat Pennie from the Philadelphia Mint, and you won't believe how valuable this humble coin can be. Welcome to HD Coins World. If you're passionate about coins or simply intrigued by the idea of rare treasure hiding in plain sight, then you're going to love today's deep dive into the world of numismatics. We're turning our attention to the 1937 Lincoln Wheat Pennie, a coin packed with history, beauty, and potential value that can make collectors' hearts race with excitement. Now let's rewind to the year 1937. A time when the United States was still recovering from the Great Depression and standing on the edge of a new global conflict. The nation's economy was shifting, and coins like the 1937 Wheat Pennie played a crucial role in daily life. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, these coins don't carry any mint mark, which is exactly what makes them interesting to collectors today. While millions were struck, only a small percentage remain in pristine, uncirculated condition. And those are the ones that bring in the big money. The design of the 1937 Wheat Pennie is a true American classic. On the front, we have the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, detailed, elegant, and timeless. This design by Victor D. Brenner was first introduced in 1909 and has since become one of the longest-running designs in coin history. On the reverse, we see 2 symmetrical wheat ears framing the words, 1 cent, and United States of America, symbolizing the country's agricultural strength and unity. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of American legacy that collectors are proud to own. But what makes the 1937 no mint mark penny truly valuable isn't just its design or age. It's all about condition and scarcity in high grades. Over the decades, most of these coins were spent, scratched, and worn down from years of circulation. But a rare few were saved in untouched, mint-state condition, with brilliant luster and crisp details. Those are the coins that rise in value and become the shining stars of coin collections across the country. To find out if your 1937 penny is one of the rare valuable ones, you need to pay attention to key features. Look at the sharpness of Lincoln's face and coat. Can you see clean lines and detail without fading? Check the wheat stalks on the back. Are they fully struck with rich texture? Does the surface of the coin shine with its original copper glow, or has it been dulled by time? These little clues can reveal a lot about your coin's potential, and if you're unsure how to tell what your coin is worth, there's great news: you don't have to figure it out alone. Head over to trusted resources like PCGS, NGC, and Coin Trackers. These expert websites offer pricing guides, professional grading comparisons, and real auction results that will help you understand exactly where your coin stands in today's market. You can compare your coin with graded examples and see what kind of value it might bring if submitted for official grading. Thinking of getting your coin appraised? Make sure you take crystal clear photos under natural lighting. Capture both the front and back of your coin and avoid any shadows or blurs. A good photo can help professionals see the details they need to offer a proper evaluation. Many collectors even share their coins on online forums to get free feedback and advice from experienced hobbyists. Demand for early wheat pennies in top condition is exploding, and the 1937 penny is right up there among the most desired. Collectors want complete date sets, and they're willing to pay serious premiums for beautifully preserved examples from the 1930s. The market is active, Prices are rising, and now is the perfect time to check your collection for this underrated gem. And here's the part everyone loves to hear. How much is this coin worth if it's in amazing condition? Well, some of the finest examples of the 1937 no-mint mark wheat penny have fetched between $5,463 and as high as $68,000 at major coin auctions. That's an unbelievable return from a 1-cent coin that could be hiding in your pocket change or an old family coin album. So if you have a 1937 wheat penny, take a second look. You never know. It might be the coin that changes everything. Look closely, study its features, and do your research using the resources we've mentioned. That old penny might not be ordinary at all. It could be a true treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this video and want more content about valuable and rare coins, give it a big thumbs up to support HD Coins World. And if you've found a 1937 penny or have any questions about rare coins, tell us in the comments. We love helping you explore the amazing world of numismatics. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon so you never miss another exciting discovery from the world of coins. Thanks a lot for watching, and always remember, some of the most valuable treasures in the world are found in the smallest places. Number 5. Have you ever stopped to wonder if a simple penny in your pocket could actually be worth a life-changing amount of money? It might sound unbelievable, but in the world of coin collecting, it's absolutely possible. Especially when we're talking about one very special piece of American history, the 1945 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark. This copper coin, often dismissed as ordinary, has stunned collectors with its hidden value, and today we're going to show you exactly why it's become one of the most talked about coins in numismatic circles. Welcome to HD Coins World. If you're passionate about discovering treasures in everyday places, you've come to the right spot. In today's video, we're digging deep into the story of the 1945 wheat penny struck in Philadelphia, a coin without a mint mark, but packed with significance, beauty, and tremendous collector interest. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned enthusiast, this penny is one you'll want to look for. The year was 1945, an iconic and emotional time in American history. The world was watching as World War II drew to a close, and across the United States, industries were shifting from wartime production back to civilian life. Despite the challenges, the Philadelphia Mint continued producing millions of pennies, each stamped with pride and purpose. The 1945 wheat penny doesn't have a mint mark, which tells us it was struck in Philadelphia. But don't let that fool you into thinking it's just another coin. The design of this penny is instantly recognizable and deeply meaningful. On the front, we see the proud and powerful profile of Abraham Lincoln, America's great unifier, designed by Victor D. Brenner. On the reverse, 2 bold wheat ears curve gracefully around the words 1 cent and United States of America, symbolizing growth, prosperity, and the strength of the American spirit. This design was used for decades and remains one of the most beloved images in all of numismatics. Now here's where things get exciting. The 1945 no-mint mark wheat penny may have been minted in large numbers, but finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition is a true challenge. Most of these coins were heavily used in everyday transactions for decades, leaving them worn, scratched, and damaged. But the few examples that were preserved in mint state condition, untouched by time and circulation, have become incredibly rare and highly desirable to collectors around the world. So how do you know if your 1945 wheat penny is one of the valuable ones? The key lies in identifying the right features. First, take a close look at the coin's surface. Is Lincoln's hair sharply defined? Are the lines on his coat crisp and clean? Flip the coin over. Can you see the full details in the wheat stalks? And does the surface shine with original copper brilliance? If your coin has retained its detail and luster, you might be holding a treasure in your hands. Collectors and investors are increasingly drawn to coins from the mid-1940s in high grades, and the 1945 Philadelphia penny is a perfect example of a coin that's rising in demand. Why? Because it represents both history and condition rarity, 2 powerful factors in determining value. A brilliant uncirculated 1945 penny stands out not just for its beauty but for its ability to complete high-end Lincoln cent collections that many serious collectors are chasing right now. If you're wondering how to find out the value of your 1945 wheat penny, you're in luck. There are incredible tools at your fingertips. Visit expert resources like NGC, PCGS, and coin trackers to compare your coin with professionally graded examples and current market prices. These sites also explain how grading works, from very fine and extremely fine to the prestigious mint state levels that bring top dollar. Want to show your coin to an expert or post it online for feedback? Make sure you take high-quality, close-up photos under bright natural light. Capture both sides of the coin clearly, and avoid blurry images or heavy shadows. A well-lit, focused photo can help other collectors or professionals give you a much more accurate evaluation, and it just might reveal something amazing you didn't even notice. The truth is, most people would never think twice about a 1945 penny until they learn how much value it can hold in the right condition. And when we say value, we mean serious money. Some of the finest examples of this no-mint mark penny have sold at auctions for $20,000 to over $92,000. Yes, that's the kind of price that turns an everyday coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. So the next time you find an old penny in a drawer or tucked away in an album, don't ignore it, inspect it carefully. Because the 1945 wheat penny might just be more than a piece of copper. It could be your very own hidden fortune waiting to be found. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about valuable coins and historical treasures, hit that like button to help support HD Coins World and spread the word. Got questions about your coin? Or maybe you've found a 1945 wheat penny yourself? Tell us in the comments. We love hearing your stories and helping you on your collecting journey. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss a single episode filled with amazing discoveries, expert insights, and powerful stories behind America's most iconic coins. Thanks a lot for watching, and always remember, sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest secrets.